Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Braja Jana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Śrī Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Śrī Advaita Gadadhar Śrīvāsadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Śrī Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannatha, Jai Jagannatha, Jai Jagannatha, Jaya Jaya Jagannatha. Jai Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jai Jagannatha, Jaya Jaya Jagannatha. Jaya Jagannatha, Jai Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva, Jai Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva. Jai Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva, Jai Subhadra, Jaya Subhadra, Jai Subhadra Devi, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jaya Subhadra. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Hare Jai Om Vishwapad Brahmhamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtatatatar Śrī Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Om Vishwapad Brahmhamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtatatatar Śrī Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की हिताई गौर प्रेमानंदे श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की रथयात्रा महोत्सव की पतित पावन श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुषुन्मीलितं येन पदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथं वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So today is the most auspicious Rathayatra Mahotsav. Shri Rathayatra Mahotsav ki. Today we also have the 45th Rathayatra of our Abbot's temple. I'll have to go there also. So we'll in the summary of the Chaitanya Caritāmṛta 13th chapter Srila Prabhupada quotes Bhaktivedanta Thakur. And the chapter of ecstatic dancing of the Lord at the Ratha is described very beautiful in this chapter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the transcendental interactions between Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Jagannatha. It's beautifully narrated in this verse. And there are a lot of teachings. As I was explaining yesterday, the Chaitanya Caritāmṛta is a very, it's actually Amrita for devotees. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life and teachings is actually the real Amrit for Vaishnavas, especially the Gaudiya-Vaishnavas. It is very, very beautifully narrated how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participates in the Rathayatra, how he performs kirtan, how he organizes sankirtan, and after organizing his dancing, and his dancing is so ecstatic, sometimes he would forget himself and there were 7 kirtan parties. 7 kirtan parties, 4 in the front, 2 on the side and 1 on the back. This chapter very beautifully describes also the details of the kirtan parties. And we will get to learn so much how to organize Rathayatra. Personally, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did from this chapter. And in fact, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he requests all the devotees, please hear this pastime very attentively. He first glorifies this in the 13th chapter, verse 2nd. And third, he is making a request. He said, you can chant with me. Jaya Jaya Śrī Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Śrī Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Śrī Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya 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 Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivedanta Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Jaya Shotra Gana Shuno Kari Ekamana Jaya Rathayatra Era Nitya Prabhura Paramohana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All glories to Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhu Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra. All glories to a devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to the listeners of Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta. Please hear the description of the dancing of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at the Rathayatra festival. The dancing is very enchanting. Please hear it, of it with great attention. Very less places Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami mentions. Hear with great attention. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Jagannath Puri, and he has come back from South India and he's already cleaned the Gundicha temple. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki, Shri Radha Madhav ki, Shri Gonitai ki. So, Lord has already cleaned the Gundicha temple, and the next day, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, early in the morning, he goes, takes his bath, and along with his devotees, he rushes to the Śrī Mandir, where Lord Jagannath and Baladev and Subhadra are very soon going to leave their throne, and they are going to come on their chariot. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes well in advance and stands there, because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath, before he comes and sits on the cart, there is a big festival called Pahandi Utsav. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, big crowd, very, very big crowd. Pahandi Utsav seeing means very, very big crowd. In fact, I have been to Jagannath Puri 2-3 occasions. How many of you been to Jagannath Puri for Rathayatra? For the Rathayatra? Nobody? You have been. It is, you've seen the video, you must have seen in the video, right? Imagine to be there. The Pahandi Utsav is the festival of Lord Jagannath being brought by the Daityas. Daityas are the one who very, very strong build, devotees of Lord Chaitanya. And they bring Lord Jagannath, on the chariot. So what they do, they take Lord Jagannath. First they take him on his hands are there. They will, the Daityas will put their shoulders. 2 Daityas will put their shoulders below the Lord's hand. And this our Jagannath is chotu. Jagannath in Puri is very big. You cannot imagine, it's very big. And very heavy. And Daityas they'll put and they'll bring the Lord down from the asan. And then from his throne. After bringing down from the throne, actually there is a one silk cloth. Within that there is a very thick cotton carpet, like an asan. And Lord Jagannath, there are 2 asans like this. Lord Jagannath will be first placed. But before, as soon as he is placed there, they will take a very saffron silk cloth and they will tie him around Lord Jagannath. Around Lord Jagannath. Very thick cloth. They will tie it around Lord Jagannath. And then, along with the Daityas who have put their hands below the shoulder of Lord Jagannath, all other Daityas, they will lift Jagannath with that silk cloth. And they will lift. And as soon as they will lift Jagannath, the Jagannath goes little high and he directly starts going back. No, then behind go devotees go and hold him. And then put him straight. Like this, from the throne till the cart, Lord Jagannath just waves. Sometimes he goes left, sometimes he'll go right, sometimes he'll go back, sometimes he's going to come in the front. If you see in the TV, you will feel that the Lord is going to fall on the devotees and they will die. But it is not like that. It's a beautiful transcendental pastime. There is a difference between Lord Krishna's avatars, Lord Krishna himself coming, and Lord Rama coming, appearing, and doing their pastimes here. But Lord Jagannath, he doesn't appear. He is eternally residing in Śrī Kshetra Puri and performing his pastimes with his devotees at Jagannath Puri. Eternally is performing his pastimes. So these are all the Lord himself doing his leelas. You cannot understand this by your, the modern scientific education system which you are brought up with. You need spiritual science to understand this. So Lord Jagannath, it's called Pahandi Utsav. Of course, I have heard from one of my seniors that this Pahandi Utsav is non-different from Lord Krishna in Dwarika. In Dwarika, when Lord Krishna, sometime he would just remember devotees of Vrindavan. And there are certain forests near Dwarka palace. They were very much like Vrindavan. So whenever Krishna would, Dwarkadish would go there, he would remember Vrindavan and faint. And then, in one such occasion, when Shri Krishna fainted, he got up. He got up. And then he had Narada Muni and Uddhava there. So Krishna was in total ecstasy, totally intoxicated, totally submerged in remembering the devotees of Vrindavan. And Lord Krishna told Uddhava and Narada Muni, and he's asking, where is my flute? I know the gopis are flute. In Dwarka and Mathura there is no flute. Flute is only in Vrindavan. So, and then with great difficulty, Krishna completely intoxicated, completely remembering devotees. He is just not able to control himself. But devotees are holding him and telling, okay, we will take you to Vrindavan first to get on the chariot. So this Pahandi Utsav resembles that Leela of Lord Krishna, completely, being submerged, remembering the devotees of Vrindavan and not having control on his body. So Pahandi Utsav, and if you've seen the pandas, they will play this jing, 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 jing. Ching, 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 ching. There's a whole sound vibrating. I have been there. You feel like you're somewhere else. You're not in this world only. If you're in Puri, when you stand there, when you hear ching, 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 they'll play. You feel some demigods have come and Krishna is coming outside. And the best part is the Lord will, with Pahandi Utsav, the Lord is slowly. In fact, one devotee who, many of our Iskcon devotees, they wear dresses like pandas. They wear gamcha, dhoti, and some golden chain, and they try to go and participate in the Utsav. And one devotee, long back, it was easy earlier, now it is not that easy. One devotee, he said that the pandas of Vrindavan, of Puri, they have such bhav, such mood. They said, you can hear them practically abusing Jagannatha. Chal! Beating him on the back. Chal! Chalo! Karke, like that. Go on the cart. Chalo, go on the cart. What drama you're doing? Go on the cart. Like they chastise Jagannatha. They say, Kalya, chalo! Kalya, chalo! Like that. In Odia, they will chastise Lord Jagannath. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every year in Puri, without fail, he would see this whole Pahandi Utsav of Lord Jagannath being brought from his Singhasana to the chariot. And King Prataparudra, because it was not easy to be near the cart. But as soon as we saw yesterday, King Prataparudra wanted to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he wanted the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he called his soldiers and he told, make sure Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all his devotees are not disturbed, and Mahaprabhu gets to see the whole Pahandi Utsav with complete peace of his mind. And then the Lord Jagannath, first it is said that Lord Balram comes. Lord Balram comes first. In the Pahandi Utsav, Lord Balaram comes first. Lord Balram takes a little time and he goes on the Rath, And it is said Devi Subhadra comes. Subhadra is a very, 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 very obedient woman, Indian cultured Vedic woman. She would just come without taking any time. They would just lift. You will see Subhadra Maya just straight goes on the Rath. Just straight goes on the Rath. And then comes Jagannath third. And Jagannath takes a lot of time. Sometimes it so happens, because Jagannath Puri temple is a very beautiful, this whole festival of Rath, it is actually the purpose of human life is explained in these festivals and in this culture. All these temples, Jagannath Puri, Sri Rangam, Tirupati, all Ayodhya, there was a big temple, now it has come manifested again. All these temples would be meant for human beings to center their life around the temple and the deities of the temple. That's how the life used to be for human beings. There was nothing important for them except, and there would be festivals of the Lord. If you go to Jagannath Puri, there is Jagannath in the temple of Puri, and next to him, right side, you will see Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan. He is a Utsav Vigra. Just we have, Radha Madhav Utsav Vigra. Like that, Jagannath's Utsav Vigra is Madan Mohan. And he goes out every day. Different places for different festivals. Jagannath has lot of properties and the whole kingdom. Jagannath temple is considered as the palace of the King Jagannath, like that. So that Madan Mohan, he goes on a palanquin every single day. There are different places, different festivals, once in a week, once in 15 days, he'll visit. So once when I was in Jagannath Puri temple, the Lord was visiting and supervising his kitchen. On a palanquin, Madan Mohan came and he was supervising in his kitchen. So I asked the Pandas, what are they chanting? He says the Lord is trying to see the kitchen and seeing the standards and supervising his own kitchen. So after the Pahandi Utsav, King Prataparudra made this arrangement for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to peacefully see the Pahandi Utsav. Then when the Rath was just to begin, before that King Prataparudra, he took the broom. First he took sandalwood pulp And with that pulp, sandalwood pulp and water, he cleaned the pathway from where the cart is going to come. And after that, King Prataparudra takes the sweep, golden jadu, it is said, golden sweep, and he cleans the whole road on the Grand Road. If you see, go to Puri Grand Road, if you see a very wide, big road, very, very big road it is. I think, I would say 4 times this building, at least, 3 to 4 times this building, that wide that road is. Because the cart is so big. And King Prataparudra was cleaning. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who had actually not expressed his discomfort to meet King Prataparudra, while Prataparudra was cleaning the road, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy. That is narrated in the verse number 15 of this chapter. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his heart, he becomes very happy. Upon seeing the king engaged in the menial services, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes very happy, simply rendering these services. It is verse number 15. We can chant these verses, few verses from this. Tabe Prataparudra kare apane sevana, tabe Prataparudra kare apane sevana, suvarna marjan leya kore pata samarjana, suvarna janileya. Chandana jalete kare patani se Rajasimhasane Uttama Haya Raja Kare Tucha Sevana Athaeva Jagannathera Kripara Bhajana Mahaprabhu Shukha Paila Se Seva Dekhite Mahaprabhura kripa hoila se seva haite Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama While the Lord was being carried from the throne to the cart, King Prataparudra personally engaged in the Lord's service by cleaning the road with a broom that had a golden handle. King sprinkled the road with the sandalwood scented water. Although he was the owner of the royal throne, he engaged in the menial services for the sake of Lord Jagannatha. Although the king was most exalted, respectable person, still he accepted the menial service for the Lord. He therefore became a suitable candidate for receiving the Lord's mercy. Upon seeing the king engage in such a menial service, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy. Simply by rendering this service, the king received the mercy of the Lord. Shri Patita Pavan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. So there's a beautiful teaching here. See, in Kali Yuga, we are all engrossed in so much of false ego. So, what to speak about the king? What kind of pride a king can have? You know, what kind of, you know, if a person just buys a new Innova car, he comes to a temple like this, you know. What to speak about the king? Because we have so much pride. And this pastime teaches us how one can get rid of that pride and how one can get purified. When you do some menial services is very important. And the sankirtan mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is about all these menial services. When you take, you may be a doctor, you may be an engineer, you may be a king, you may be a servant. But in sankirtan mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone has to do only one thing. Go on the streets, distribute books, give prasadam and give the holy name to people. If you do this, you become humble and you get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will accept you. The king, Prataparudra, because he went on the street and he swept the floor, though he is a king who sits on a royal throne, he didn't care for that throne to render service. Now that is very difficult. You are hearing it so peacefully because Srila Prabhupada has made it available to us. But otherwise you cannot hear. You know, a big personality came to the temple and he's in the festival and there's such a big crowd there. You know, they will ask, so where will I sit? Who all are coming? Is there a proper place for my boss to sit, you know? All the protocols will be followed and then a big man comes. But here, if you don't care for all these things, because Pratishtha and puja is the biggest cause of our suffering in the material world. So Prataparudra did not, with great devotion in his heart to Lord Jagannath, he was just sweeping the floor, and that attracted Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have to learn this, that we don't have to see what is my position, who am I, is there a chair for me to sit, or is there, oh, you know, why I am not standing in the front. You know, you should have, oh, why is he in the front? You just have to give up all these things. The mind is like this, it will just take you, Hare. Sometime you will come from outside and you will see, Hare, why these devotees are in the front, why we are not in the front? What do these temple devotees think of themselves? And temple devotees think, Hare, we are temple devotees, why these people want to come in the front? You know, we are all stuck in this thing. We forget the beautiful Lord is giving His mercy. So King Prataparudra is teaching us this, that any circumstance, we may be in the front, we may be in the back. Our mood should be always to accept a humble service and a humble position. That way we will get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then further, in this chapter, there is a beautiful description of the Ratha. We all know on the Akshaya Tritiya day, on the day of Akshaya Tritiya, the preparation, building, every year a new Ratha is built. Every year in Puri. It's a tradition. In rest of the temples, one Ratha for one lifetime. You know, we build one Ratha and park it for, but that's not Puri standard. In Jagannath Puri, every year a new Ratha is made. And if you go from Akshaya Tirtha, you will see there. And you will see there people are building the cart, right from the scratch. They're building the whole cart, you can see. And it is such a traditional cart. There is no motor there. There is no iron. It's only full of wood. That's it, wood. And if you see that cart, I cannot explain because you have not been to the Rathayatra. I cannot explain you. If you just, Ratha is so big, height Ratha and full wooden Rath. And in the Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta it is mentioned when the Ratha was very beautiful, but when Lord Jagannath came and Baladev and Subhadra Maya came and sat on the Rath, it was appearing as if it is a golden chariot. It was full golden chariot. And the height of Ratha was as if it is Mount Meru, touching the skies. And it was appearing as if the skies have come down and touching and the lotus feet of the Lord Jagannath and the chariot. That is how it was visible. Beautiful Rath. And the dome, center dome of the Ratha, was covered with silk cloth. The silk cloth had marbles, mirrors engraved in it. And it was all shining. It was all shining around. That is how description of the chariot is mentioned in the Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta. I'll read few verses. Everyone was astonished to see the decoration of the cart, of the Ratha car. The car appeared to be newly made of gold, and it was as high as Mount Sumeru. The decoration included bright mirrors and hundreds of charmers. Hundreds of charmers. And the top of the car were neat, clean canopy with a very beautiful flag. So in this way, Lord Jagannath comes on the Rath. Of course, it is also mentioned that Lord Jagannath, in this 15 days, because generally, when the king is there in his palace, he has to attend his ministers, he has to attend his servants, he has to attend his, job, his all activities, he has to meet his devotees, he has to bless his devotees. But this 15 days, sometimes women are very happy if the husband is little sick because he's at home only then, isn't it? If the husband is little sick, not too much sick, but if he's little sick, is if he's at home, he's very happy. Similarly, Lord Jagannath, it is mentioned, this 15 days after Snan Yatra, Lord Jagannath is with Lakshmi Devi inside the temple, nobody disturbing her. Nobody disturbing. Then it is mentioned that Lord Jagannath, he seeks permission of Lakshmi. And he tells that I will go to Gundicha and come back in 7 days. Of course, this is not mentioned in Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta, but Lord goes for 7 days and he doesn't come for 12 days. And Lakshmi Devi becomes very angry. She comes there at the gate of Gundicha temple and kicks the door there. And Lord Jagannath shivers inside and hides inside. This is the whole pastime which happens. If you go to Puri, this whole pastime happens there. Lakshmi Devi will come with a chariot and she shout, "Where are you? You told for 7 days. How many days you are going to live there now? Don't come." And then Lakshmi Devi kicks the door and goes away. And then she goes inside and closes the Shri Mandir. And then after the Ulta Rath, when Lord Jagannath comes back, she doesn't take Lord Jagannath inside. Lord Jagannath sits on the cart for 2 days. For 2 days. Last year I was there in this festival. I was there in the festival. So then after that, Lord Jagannath makes very, very, very special gulab jamuns. And then with shivering fear, he goes to Lakshmi Devi and he takes the gulab jamun, brings a little amount and feeds her. And Lakshmi Devi eats the gulab jamun and then he gets him in. So these are special pastimes, they are not mentioned, but in the verses they are indirectly mentioned. Verse number 22. You take verse number 22. Who's handling the... It's 22? Okay. Leela Leelaya charila Ishvara Ratera upara Ratera upara Aradui Ratha chade Subhadra Haldhara Panchadasha Dine Ishvara Mahalakshmi Laya Panchadasha Dine Ishvara Mahalakshmi Laya Tandra Sange Krida Kailo Nirvritte Vishya Nirvritte Vasya Tanhara Sammati Le Bhakta Shuka Dite Rate chari bhari hoila Vihara karite Rate chari bhai raila Vihara karite Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. For the pastimes of Rathayatra ceremony, Jagannath got aboard on one car, and his sister Subhadra and elder brother Balram got aboard 2 other cars. For 15 days, the Lord had remained in a secluded place with the Supreme Goddess of Fortune and had performed his pastimes with her. Having taken permission, just imagine, now Jagannath is taking permission from his wife. Having taken permission from the Goddess of Fortune, the Lord came out to ride on the Ratha cart and performed his pastimes for the pleasure of the devotees. Then the further verses of this chapter, they explain how when the Rath started moving, that was a big kirtan procession. Of course, when the Rath started moving, if you go to Grand Road, it is all buildings both the side. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, from the Sri Mandir, the Gundicha temple is 3 kilometers, and it was like a beautiful, journey, like as if one is going from Dwarka to Vrindavan. Halfway through, when Ramananda Rai's house come, there's all gardens, and it's beautiful like Vrindavan gardens. And Lord Jagannath would sit there on the chariot and see around, and the chariot is moving. As soon as the chariot had just begun, the pandas, the priest, they throw garlands. If you go now, also if you see, there will be prasadam, garlands being thrown from the cart for devotees. And that's a tradition we also follow. Every 14 years, Navakalevaram happens. Navakalevaram. It has a different timing, Navakalevaram happens. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got the garlands of Lord Jagannath. Lot of garlands. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invited his devotees. First he gave garlands And he got sandalwood pulp also. Sandalwood pulp which was offered to Lord Jagannath, and the garlands of Lord Jagannath was given to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. First Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put some garland. For so many, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called his devotees. First he called Paramananda Puri. He garlanded him. Then he called Brahmananda Bharti. He garlanded him. Then he called Advaita Acharya. And he gave a very special garland to Advaita Acharya. Suddenly he saw Nityananda is also there. He gave another garland to Nityananda. And then he put the pulps to him. And suddenly in one side were Swarup Damodar and Srivas Thakur. Now Chaitanya Charitamrita, this chapter mentions the sankirtan leaders. Like we have Chaitanya Avatar Prabhu here. The sankirtan leaders were Swarup Damodar Goswami and Srivas Thakur. They were the sankirtan leaders. They were the main kirtaniers. They were the main organizers of the sankirtan parties. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately his eyes went on them. He immediately garlanded them also and put sandalwood pulp to them also. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went into organizing the kirtan. And now it is very important for us Iskcon devotees to hear this very beautiful narration. I will just leave the translation, otherwise we'll go not able to. Okay, verse number 33. There were altogether, listen, very carefully listen. We are doing Rathayatra, no? You see how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does Rathayatra. There were altogether 4 parties of kirtan performers, comprising 24 chanters, chorus singers, It's already planned, 24 chanters. And each party, there were also 2 mridanga players, making an additional 8 person. So that means with the singer, each cart had 2 mridanga players, making it 14 mridanga players. In our Rathayatra, 2 hours when someone will play, we have to keep searching. Prabhuji mridang bajao do, Prabhuji mridang bajao do. When the 4 parties were formed, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after some time, considered dividing the chanters. Śrī Caitanya-Caritāmṛta ordered Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Haridas Thakur, Vakreshwar Pandit to dance in each of the 4 chariots. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not only decide the singer, the mridanga player, not only the chorus singers, even the dancers are named. Who's going to dance on each cart? Swarup Damodar was chosen to be the leader of the first party and was given 5 assistants to respond to his chanting. 5 chorus singers. The 5 who responded to singing of Swarup Damodar were Damodar Pandit, Narayan, Govindatta, Raghav Pandit and Govindananda. Advaita Acharya was ordered to dance in the first group. Then the Lord formed another group with Srivas Thakur as the chief man. The 5 singers who responded to the singing of Srivas Thakur were Gangadas, Haridas, Shriman, Shubhananda and Shriram Pandit. Sri Nityananda Prabhu was appointed a dancer. Another group was formed consisting of Vasudeva, Gopinatha, Murari and all these were responsive singers and Mukunda was a chief singer. Another 2 persons, Shrikanta and Vallabh Sen, joined as responsive singers in this group, and Sri Haridas Thakur, senior Haridas, was a dancer. The Lord formed another group, appointing Govinda Ghosh as a leader, and this group was a younger Haridas. Vishnudas, Raghav were the responsive singer. The 2 brothers named Madhava Ghosh and Vasudev Ghosh also joined this group as a responsive singer, and Vakreshwar Pandit was the dancer. Vakreshwar Pandit dancer, Vakreshwar Pandit, what is he famous for? He could dance 72 hours. Vakreshwar Pandit could dance 72 hours. And it is mentioned that as soon as Vakreshwar Pandit would come to dance, singers will leave and run away from there. Because he would not allow the singers and mridanga players to stop. So they would say, Hare Vakreshwar, they will run away from there. Vakreshwar Pandit was a dancer. there was a sankirtan party from the village known as Kulinga Gram, and Ramananda Rai and Satyaraj were appointed the dancer of the group. There was another party came from Shantipur Advaitacharya. Achyutananda was a dancer and rest of the men were singers. Another party, so many parties, just see. Another party was formed, and people of Khanda, these people were singing in different places. That group, Narahari Prabhu and Raghunandan were dancing. So in this way, there were total six parties made. Four parties chanted and danced in front of Lord Jagannath, and on the either side another party, and yet another on the rear, that means on the back. With all these parties were all aligned, properly assigned. Just imagine, if you want to, we hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving, he was Prema Purushottam, he was giving love of God, he was dancing submerged in kirtan. If you read these verses, you will come to know how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was detailed in management. And it is very important for Sankirtan devotees to learn this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very specific. Before people, because when you are on the streets, when you are doing Sankirtan, you are representing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan mission to the whole world. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with his own example, he is showing that, with his own example, he is showing how one should actually plan Sankirtan. And then in the verse 48, we'll read few verses from 48 to 50. Okay? What is the impact of such an organized Sankirtan is mentioned in these verses. What is an impact of such a beautiful organized Sankirtan party? Sata sampradaya bhaje Chauda mandala Sata sampradaya bhaje Chauda mandala Yaradvani shuni Vaishnava Hoilo pagala Yaradvani shuni Vaishnava Hoilo pagala Vaishnavare mega gatai Hailo badala Vaishnavara mega gataya Hailo badala Kirtanande sabhavarse Netra jala Kirtanande sabhavarse Netra jala Tribhuvane bhari ute Kirtane radhvani Anyavadya dhira dhvani Kinchunai shuni Kinchunai shuni Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. There were altogether 7 parties of Sankirtana, and each party 2 men were beating drums. Thus 14 drummers were playing at once. The sound was tremulous, and all the devotees become mad. Pagal hoilo. All the Vaishnavas came together like an assembly of cloud. As the devotees chanted the holy name in great ecstasy, tears fell from their eyes like rain. Tears fell from their eyes like rain. When the Sankirtan resounded, it filled the 3 worlds. Indeed, nobody could hear any sound, any musical instrument than that of the Sankirtan. Imagine Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you organize Sankirtan nicely, the impact of it is this. Not that you just give someone mic and someone will play something, Hare Krishna, and you just you pull the run and you create a sound pollution, Not like that. Sankirtan means you win the heart of people. Tears will flow if you organize. People in this material world, you should see Hyderabad is famous, IT city. It is automizing the whole world, making more systematic. If Sankirtan is systematic, this is the impact of it. It is the impact of it. People will cry. The sound will go to the 3 world. The sound will go to the 3 world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he taught us this. And people just dance like mad. I will tell you, now this is almost the Rath has begun. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Kirtan is going on. If you are in Puri, everyone is dancing like mad and singing Lord Jagannatha, Jai Jagannatha, Jai Jagannatha, Jai, until the Rath moves. I personally saw when the Rath moves what happens. You've seen the wave, no? How many of you seen the ocean? How many of you been to the ocean? You see how the waves come? Zoom, zoom, zoom. If you see Rathayatra, no? The Rath just doesn't even move ahead. It is just little, the wheels just move. The first time when the wheel moves, no, it makes a sound. Cut, 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 cut. The Rath moves. As soon as the Rath moves, people who are saying Jagannath, 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 they run for their life actually. With the crowd flows there. You see the human ocean. Zoom, zoom. I was sitting on the top of a building and I saw. As soon as the Rath moved, there was an ocean of human beings on the Grand Road. People were going zoom, zoom. Because everyone was running away. They are hearing kirtan dancing, but they're running for their lives. You cannot see this kind of vision in the material world anywhere else except Jagannath Puri. Yeah. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Kirtan was going on. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to every Kirtan party. And I was dancing in every Kirtan party. And he was so dancing in ecstasy. It is said that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Rathayatra Mahotsav, he was simultaneously present in all the Kirtan parties and dancing with them. And everyone was so happy. All the 7 Kirtan parties, they were feeling so happy. Everyone was feeling that Mahaprabhu is so kind, so merciful. So many parties are there, so many devotees are there, but Mahaprabhu is in my party. But he's in all the parties. He's on all the parties. But everyone is thinking, oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so kind, he's so merciful. Today he's on my party and he's spending so much time with me only. Prabhupada writes in the purport that this is just like the gopis felt when Krishna was in the rasa dance. Every gopi friend, oh, Krishna is so nice, he's with me only. but he was dancing with all the gopis. He was dancing with all the gopis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this way, sometimes he was in one party, other party, and devotees would see, oh, he's there, but he was in all the parties. Only few devotees who were blessed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could see this Mahaprabhu, this Leela. And King Prataparudra was one of those blessed persons, because he won the heart of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by doing menial services. So King Prataparudra could also see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu simultaneously in all the 7 kirtan parties. Patita Pavan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would sometime go in the front and sometime go in the back. And sometime he would be right in front of Jagannath. And Jagannath, it is said, Lord Jagannath's eyes are like this because he's stunned seeing Mahaprabhu dancing such ecstatic dance in front of him. And Jagannath is looking at Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kya hai ye? In hands you see, what is this? It's surprise, eyes going bigger. And you see Jagannath, it's ecstasy. This form is Mahabhava. Mahabhava form, the most ecstatic form. Stunned, like that. He's looking. And Mahaprabhu is sometimes dancing, and sometimes Mahaprabhu would disappear. And then Mahaprabhu would disappear, Lord Jagannath would stop the Rath. So it is mentioned, sometimes the Rath would move slowly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu slowly dancing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes just run singing and dancing, and Rath will move fast. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not visible to Lord Jagannath, Rath will stop. And devotees, only Vaishnavas could conclude that this Rath, Lord Jagannath, only Vaishnavas could see that this is not a deity. This is not wooden deity. It is Lord Jagannath, and he will only go when he will see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only devotees could understand. Others were just trying, what happened? Pulling the cart. What happened? Why the Rath is not moving? They would pull big daityas, they would put their life, big bodybuilders. They would pull the cart would not go even 1 inch ahead. Not even go 1 inch ahead. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go so ecstatic in sankirtan. He would jump up and he would fell down. Jump up and fell down. And it is mentioned that when Mahaprabhu would dance like this, it appeared as mountain of gold, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was, if you see Panchatattva, if you see in Mayapur, it is said that is the actual height of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You see a golden form dancing like this, jumping up and falling. Practically devotees had to make circles. Nityananda Prabhu, Srivas Thakur, they all came rushing when they saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in total ecstasy, dancing like this. They made circles, and they made another 2 circles. Then King Prataparudra made another 3rd circle with his soldiers to make sure Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing is not affected, and when he falls down, someone holds him. But that also could not happen. Mahaprabhu would fall on the floor and roll on the floor. Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in complete ecstasy. And in Puri, he is Krishna, but he's in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So, in the words, there are few verses which mentions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstasy while on Sankirtan. Take verse number 84. Stamba sweda pulka ashru kampa vaivarneya. Stamba sweda pulka ashru kampa vaivarneya. Nana bhave vivastate garva harsha dainya. Nana bhava vishvasate garva harsha dainya. Achada kana pade Bhumi gadiyaya achada kana pade. Bhumi gadiyaya Swarna parvadayaiche. Bhumi te lotaya. Nityananda Prabhu dui Hatha parashriya. Nityananda Prabhu dui Hatha parashriya. Prabhu re dhari te chahe Asa pashdana. Prabhu re dhari te chahe Asha pashanaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced, he displayed various blissful transcendental changes in his body. Sometimes he appeared as though stunned. Sometimes his hair of his body stood on end. Sometimes he perspired, cried, trembled, and changed color. And sometimes he exhibited the symptoms of helplessness, pride, exuberance, and humility. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell down with a crash while dancing, he would roll on the earth. And at such time he appeared that a golden mountain was rolling on the ground. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was rolling on the ground, it appears that his golden mountain is rolling on the ground. Nityananda Prabhu would stretch out his hands and try to catch the Lord when he was running here and there. And if you see, all our sankirtan is like that. We make a circle, we run here and there. It is all from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sankirtan training. It's Mahaprabhu's bhava. This is Mahaprabhu's bhava. And when this happened, all devotees were stunned. There was a big pushing and pulling of devotees. Devotees were practically pulling off their clothes, pushing each other. People were sneaking inside each other, trying to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everyone is seeing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and even in Jagannath wants to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the Rathayatra festival for all of us Gaudiya-Vaishnavas. Everyone wants to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Jagannath also wants to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, even King Prataparudra, he was making his way. The king, nobody even cared for the king. King was in one corner, pushed here and there. The king also wanted, King Prataparudra also wanted to come and see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And finally, King Prataparudra is one of the servants, Hari Chandan. He stands like this, and like a wall, and he allows Prataparudra to put his hand on his shoulders, and Prataparudra sees King Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing. Great ecstasy. Tears flows from Prataparudra's eyes. By that time, Srivas Pandit comes and stands there, because he also wants to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's a beautiful narration how Srivas Pandit gives mercy to Hari Chandan. You know what happens here? No, don't know what happens? What Srivas Thakur does? Huh? You read this. By verse number 91. Hari Chandane Rashande Hasta Alambiya Hari Chandane Rasande Hasta Alambiya Prabhura नित्य देखे, राजा अविस्त होया, प्रभुरा नित्य देखे, राजा अविस्त होया, हेन काले श्रीवास, प्रेमाविस्त मन, हेन काले श्रीवास, प्रेमाविस्त मन, राजार आगे रही, देखे प्रभु नटरान यार, प्रभु राजर आगे हरिचंदन, देखे श्रीनिवास, राजर आगे हरिचंदन, हस्त तांड्रे स्पर्श कहे, होए एक पाश, नित्यावेश श्रीनिवास, किच्छु न जाने, नित्यावेश श्रीनिवास, बार बार तेले लेतेन हो, क्रोध होइला माने, चापट मारिया तारे, कैलो निवारण, चापट खान्या क्रोध, होइला हरिचंदन, क्रोध होया तांड्रे किच्छु, चाहे बलि भारे, होया तांड्रे किच्छु, आपने प्रतापरुद्र, निर्वारिला तारे, भाग्यवान तुम्ही इन्हार, हस्त स्पर्श पाहिला, अमार भाग्य नाही, तुम्ही कृतार्थ होइला, तुम्ही कृत होइला, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, with hands on the shoulder of Harichandan, King Prataparudra would see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, and the king felt great ecstasy. While the king beheld the dancing, Srivas Thakur, standing in the front of him, became ecstatic, and as he saw the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Seeing Srivas Thakur standing before the king, Harichandan touched Srivas with his hand and requested him to step aside. absorbed in watching Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu dance. Srivas could not understand why he was being touched and pushed. After he was pushed again and again, he became angry. Srivas slapped Harichandan to stop him from pushing him, and in turn he made Harichandan angry. As an angered Harichandan was about to speak to Srivas Thakur, Prataparudra Maharaj personally stopped him. And King Prataparudra said, "You are very fortunate, for you have been graced by the touch of Srivas Thakur. I am not so fortunate. You should feel obliged to him." So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this pastimes of Rathayatra, is teaching us, while in a festival, while in a community, while living together, there will be always some pushing and pulling. But if the devotee slaps you, you are doesn't slap you, you are fortunate. But if in case a devotee slaps you, chastises you, you are more fortunate. You are more fortunate. Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj, he mentions that if you are living with devotees and a sadhu, a Vaishnava has not corrected you, if a sadhu and Vaishnava has not chastised you, actually you are still being cheated. You have not yet got the mercy of a sadhu. And this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching. Devotees have to be so humble, so tolerant. Every situation has to be taken as a mercy of the Lord. And King Prataparudra, if a devotee has touched you, Prataparudra is telling, you are so fortunate. I didn't get slapped. I didn't get touched by great Srivas Thakur. So this is a very beautiful teaching in this chapter, that how we all, while living with devotees together, there will be some ups and downs, but we should see everything as a special mercy of the Lord. This is the process of purification. To stay in devotees association is a very, very special mercy. It is not so cheaply available. Even demigods don't get this opportunity to come in the earthly planets and live with the Vaishnavas and do sankirtan on the streets. So we should take it very, very seriously. Now, in the verse 105 to 109, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in total ecstasy, dancing. It is said that Prabhupada writes in the translation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in so much ecstasy, he was feeling so much separation. He was in the mood of Srimati Radharani, who was in separation from Krishna, and who met Krishna in Dwarika. And tears were flowing. It is said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, tears were flowing like a injection syringe. You put an injection syringe, injection dekha hai? Syringe daba to kaisa aata hai? Like this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's tears were flowing like this. Jala yantra dharaye che vahe ashru jala jala yantra dharaye आशा पाशा लो गया था बीजिला सकला देह कंटी गौरवर्ण देखिया अरुणा गौरवर्ण कभौ कंटी देखिए ना मालिका पुष्प समा मालिका पुष्प समा काबू स्तंभ काबू प्रभु भूमि ते लौटाया वृक्षकाष्ठ समपाद हस्तनाचालया कभु प्रभु भूमि पड़े कभु श्वास है नहीं ने अबु प्रभु पड़े यह देखी भक्त गणेरा प्राण होयाशीना कबु नेत्र नाशय जल कबु पड़े मुख पड़े फेना कबु ने मुख पड़े अमृतेर धारा चंद्र बिंबे वहे ये ना Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Tears came forcefully from the eyes of the Lord, as if it is from the strange, and all the people surrounding him become wet. Everyone saw the complexion of his body change from white to pink, so that his luster resembled like a malika flower. Sometimes he appeared stunned, and sometimes he rolled on the ground. Indeed, sometimes his legs and hands become as hard as dry wood, and he did not move. When the Lord fell on the ground, sometimes his breathing also stopped. When the devotees saw this, their lives has also become very feeble. Water flowed from the eyes and sometimes through his nostril, and the foam fell from his mouth. These flowing appeared to be a torrents of nectar descending from the moon. Patita Pavan Śrī Caitanya-Caritāmṛta ki. Okay, we are done. Okay, last 3 verses. Okay, 115. धीरे धीरे जगन्नाथ करे ना गमन धीरे धीरे आगे नृत्य करी चले ना सचिरानंदना जगन्नाथ नेत्र दिया सबे नाचे गाय जगन्नाथ नेत्र दिया कीर्तनीय सह प्रभु पाछे पाछे आया जगन्नाथ मग्न प्रभुरा नयन हृदय Jagannathe Magna Prabhura Nayana Hridaya Shri Hasta Yuga Kare Gitera Abhinaya Gitera Abhinaya Gaurayadi piche chale Shamahaya sthira Gaura aage chale Shama chale dhire dhire Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. These are the verses which you can contemplate in Rathayatra. Throughout the Rathayatra, this is what was happening. There are further verses which are very deep. This is about Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Jagannatha is Shyam Sundar and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Srimati Radharani. When Jagannath is looking at Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is not looking as Krishna, he is looking at Srimati Radharani. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is looking at Jagannath, he is not looking as if he is a devotee. He is looking as he is, of course he is a devotee, but he is in the mood of Srimati Radharani in complete separation. And he is so in ecstasy to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The car of Lord Jagannath began to move slowly while the son of Mother Sachi went ahead and danced in front. While dancing and singing, all the devotees in the front of Lord Jagannath kept their eyes on him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to the end of the procession with the sankirtan performers. His eyes and mind fully absorbed in Lord Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to play a drama of the song with his two arms. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dramatically enacting the song, he would sometimes fell behind in the procession. At such time, Lord Jagannath would come to the standstill. Then when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again come in forward, Jagannath car would slowly start again. Thus, there was a sort of competition between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath in seeing who would lead. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so strong that he made Jagannath wait in his car. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Rathayatra Mahotsav ki! So this is the whole chapter you can read. Prabhupada writes beautiful purports on this. Later verses, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he chastises, Jagannath in the mood of Srimati Radharani. How you left and went away from Vrindavan, and we are suffering in Vrindavan. You are the same Supreme Lord. This time I will not allow your cart to go away. So he goes behind, hold the cart. Just like the gopis were holding the cart when Akrura came. So then when Jagannath would not say, where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where is Radharani? He would stop and Mahaprabhu would come in the front. So in this way the whole Rathayatra procession goes on. This is the philosophy of the Rathayatra gifted to us by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Except the Gaudiya-Vaishnavas, nobody can relish this nectar. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for patiently hearing. So today we have the Rathayatra procession of Lord Jagannatha, Baladev, Subhadra at our Abbot's temple. So participate and experience this nectar. Hare Krishna.